Hey everyone, it's Ryan and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the sales for the period of March 1st to March 8th, and we will update this weekly for you. You can also find this in audio format on our podcast. It's episode number 7, and there's an accompanying blog that goes through these same numbers in detail if you have questions from that. So we are going to take a look at the sales numbers from March 1st to March 8th. However, I should give a bit of context in that the February sales came in pretty light. They were multi-year low sales for the month of February versus other Februaries. And some of the numbers specifically are in the blog, but it was pretty low. I mean, we're talking about numbers that we haven't seen in a February in at least 5 years, and they rival those numbers that you'd see around Christmas time. So for March, it has also started off slow with 22 sales so far from March 1st to March 8th. 12 of those were in the condo, townhouse, stacked townhouse segment, and those are properties with monthly fees. The other half are 10 units that have sold in detached and semi-detached freehold, which are no fees. And that's the way our system breaks them out. So 22 units in total, which would give us about just over 120 units for the month, which adds up to about 2.7 units per day, which is extremely low versus previous March numbers. And that is outlined in the blog below that's going to be mentioned. So let's get into these in a little more detail. The detached houses, and I have all the info here. Detached houses, there were 10 units that sold, the lowest at $750,000, which was in the West End on Sleeman, and the highest at $1,455,000 on Zest Court in the South End. Notable in the detached segment is that 6 of the 10 sold over the asking, but just a word of caution that over the asking doesn't mean crazy bidding wars. We're talking $100 in one case, $1,000 in another, and $6,000 in another. So maybe over the asking, but not really that competitive. Average was $924,000, and homes last week in the first 8 days of March sold at average of 101% of the asking price. Okay, over to the condo, townhouse, stacked townhouse segment. There were 12 units here, the lowest being $465,000 on Janefield, and the highest being $697,000 on Lily Lane, a stacked townhouse. And those units, traditionally, of course, they are lower priced. Of those, 2 of them sold over the asking price, and the average price was $568,000. And on average, they sold at about 98% of the original asking price. This is a segment that we have talked about. It's probably going to struggle into the coming months, maybe years, because the city of Guelph is building a ton of them. And again, we have a blog that talks about stacked townhouses, which we'll link, that you can read about that. And with a lot of development of those projects happening and no development of detached houses and semis, you're going to find that there is going to be a shift in pricing, and probably to the downside, because condos, townhouses, and stacked townhouses are the cheaper segment. So keep an eye out for that. We'll update again on Sunday and give you the update month to date through March of where we're at. If you like this, feel free to subscribe. You can also contact us on our website at bethandryan.ca. Book an appointment with us, email us, call us, whatever you like. Have a great week.